Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Guys, welcome in day 7,145, which does not match my title and my thumbnail. I thought we're already at 50. Guys, before we start, I gotta run a quick trip to the Hall of Fame. We don't have shaders today because my iris was not compatible with the new Mellow library that I put in for Medica, which is available again. I don't know if we're gonna use it. I think we're gonna do some tricky redstone, but we're just gonna do it manually because I thought it'd be fun. You're down, dude. Thank you for the 9 months, and Black Belt Bill, dude. Thank you for the Knights upgrade and the $5 dono in the super thanks. I'm gonna get both of you guys in book, but first I gotta get a book. You're down, dude. Thank you for the 9 months. 1 a.m. stream? Yes, dude. Late night stream for you. Early stream for me. Guys, I literally overslept. MNICY, dude. Thank you for the gifted membership as well. Hang on. 18/04/2025. First one was Black Belt Bill. You're down. And MNICY. The gifted membership went out to Jessica Rock. Jessica, congrats. Send a quick thank you to MNICY if you're here. We'll put in the wins as a bonus name. We're gonna put your pal Vince in the book as a bonus name, as well as Ikmal, Hanif, and a good morning, everybody. Okay, guys, we got some. Dude, that threw me for a loop. That anvil. I'm so on edge still, like wherever I am in the world, because I just see things and I go like, wait, that's not supposed to be there. Did cloud? No, it's just an anvil. Okay, guys, let's go to the Nether, and I'll show you what we're gonna be working on today. I'm so scared, Nina. Yo, wait till you find a clown pierce in your hardcore world. See how you feel. Patlook Key, welcome to the stream. You wouldn't mind? He's very nice. Oh, you've fallen for his traps. Dude, the omelet sign was epic. Clown left a sign on my throne in my throne room saying, "I have your egg, I'm gonna make an omelet." In all caps. Bro is such a menace. He had the entire route from the starter house to that throne room to cook up what he was gonna say. So guys, yesterday we made this, and now this might look a little weird, but what it is an instant wire. These things, if you activate them, which, do I have a redstone? Look, I do. You see how that stays powered? Now, if you give it a block update, any block update, it will update the entire wire in one go. Now, what we're also, there's a big orange arrow here. I found something cool. Unusual time done versus. Yes, dude. I gotta get a haircut today. And since my hairstylist is pretty busy, I take whichever slot I can get. I don't care too much about the haircut. I'm not that invested in it. But my hairstylist is also like a good friend of mine, and it's quality time to catch up. So I like to make it fit in my schedule. Am I gonna go pink hair again? I'm gonna bleach it for sure. I don't think I'll go pink. Like I'm still really enjoying the blonde. So guys, this instant wire is gonna send a pulse throughout the entire underside of the Nether hub. So on that other underside of the Nether hub, we can make teleporter setups. And I figured out yesterday how that works, how you would do that. We're still gonna have to build a little bit of this instant wire in a minute. This is a separate strand of it, so this one is gonna have to be activated by itself. So this needs to go all the way around here. But then we have some other things to figure out, because yesterday we decided that maybe the most logical place for a portal is gonna be right here. At least make it blue. The hair, never again, dude. I'm finally today. I'm gonna finally be rid of Bloony for once and for all. There's still a little bit of residual blue in my hair. That like, there is no absolute freaking way to get it out. And it's like a hint. It's not blue. Like it doesn't look blue anymore. But there's still blue. How's there a shrunken hair blood be, dude? The blue is crazy. Bloony is different. Early life, OG Cash, yeah, we do these occasionally. Also, we're gonna do them a bunch next week. So if this time is good for you, next 2 weeks, you're in luck. Now guys, wait, let me actually... Oh, dude, we're gonna have to, do I have ominous potions? Oh, I do. And breeze rods. Okay, we're gonna have to make a new breeze ball box until I re-find the old one. What happened to my voice? Dude, I woke up like 15 minutes ago. This is morning voice, Looney. Okay. Yeah, guys, we all we need. Let's hop over to the creative world because I got some stuff to show you. I've been studying a little bit. This is the creative world for the instant wires that I used. This A/B tests it and shows what you can do with it. There's some really cool stuff here. There's also this, and this is an interesting machine. This is essentially a way to demonstrate how encoders and decoders work in Minecraft. Now, that might sound a little complicated, but it's pretty simple. Let me flick this lever, let me flick this lever. This is a signal. Let me actually do it the other way around. It's easier to demonstrate. So, this is a pattern that you can send. It's also just a numerical value. This is a 1, this is a 0, this is a 1. Now, the value is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. So you can make number combinations. And 1 would look like this. This is a 2. This is a 3. This is a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on and so forth. Now, the cool thing with this instant wire is you can actually capture that signal and send it over here. Now, why is that relevant? Because if we can do that, if we can send a signal that just gets sent over and then captured somewhere else, we only need one wire to send all the pulses to anywhere to get the teleporters wired up. The advantage of that is that now we can use one wire to teleport to the starter house, to the base, to the storage, to the ocean monument, and to further builds later. But instead of having to have one wire between each of those builds, which very quickly adds up to 60 wires, so you won't be able to fit it, we can do this. We power that, and this captures the pattern. Now it locks hopper 1. It doesn't lock hopper 2. It locks hopper 3, and it doesn't lock any of the others, which incidentally is the same. Not exactly. There's something wrong with the delay, but that is the principle. Now from there, I've done a bit of work, and I've made a encoder that will capture. Let me show you how this is gonna work. We're gonna do it in steps. Let me turn my music down a little bit because this is it's gonna take some explaining, right? So what this is that same encoder. It has 8 input signals because we need to make the input simpler than it was in this thing. So what we do here is we literally use those levers to make those binary numbers. But using that, it's going to be pretty complicated to set it up in the world, and it's going to be like a bit of magic, you know. Like if you when you do become a programming channel, dude, that's we're learning. I'm forever developing until I get like really old and I start forgetting things. But we're hopefully not there for a little while. So guys, rather than having to go, oh, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, I just want to have buttons. I want to have a button for 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's what we made here. Shout out to Kahix and Mad Batwings who made content that allowed me to study how to do this. So what this is input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, in the outputs, that's going to look different because you want to have it as binary on this. This will give us options to teleport to 15 different locations in the world. Right now, I only need 4. So we have a lot of growth that is going to potentially be allowed for. If we want even more, we can just extend it on the back. And we have to make this a little bit wider. So I could potentially extend it forever using just one extra line. We'll take it from 16 to 15 to 31. So we can expand a lot. I think that 15 is going to be more than I will ever need in a hardcore world. So we're going to go with 15. Now, the way that this works is you have item filters here. If an item goes in there, it activates this, which should activate the entire thing. Okay, hang on. Do I have my sound? Okay. We might have a small issue here in that I just loaded the world, and in doing so, I just clicked through it. But I think that this fixed it. Let me see. Okay, this one emptied out. That's good. Updating this doesn't work as such anymore. I think we got it. Okay, let's dump an item in here that goes in the sorter. This will power that line, and that will send the code through here, which captures it here for a second. I won't go through all the different elements of it, but just so you guys understand, essentially what you do is you take an item, you put it in the right hopper here. Let's say sticky piston. Okay, sticky piston goes through the hopper chain. It eventually ends up here. You guys saw the thing work its magic. What it does is it detects an item from the dropper. When it does detect an item, it will power this line, which will unpower this storage, which will activate the node block. The node block updates the instant wire. Instant wire takes the code right here, and that gets saved as post length. So essentially what it does is it just goes through this sequence of repeaters. So it goes through here, through here, through here. And then after a certain amount of time, these repeaters get locked. If the repeaters have power when they get locked, the outputs of those channels are on, and that gets saved as binary. So this is 1, this is 2, together they make 3, this one's 4, this one's 8, and together with everything, you can go up to 15 channels. Make sense? Definitely not? Maybe? Okay, it doesn't really matter. So then, eventually, here guys, we have a combination lock. And this combination lock reads in binary too. So this combination lock right now has a 1 active and has a 4 active. So technically, if we input a code of 5, which if we go to the hoppers above, would be the 5th input signal, right? Put an observer there. And now we go under here, it's going to get the right code, and this is going to get unlocked. And that is exactly what we need, because this pulse will activate our teleporter. And this will only activate if the code that gets saved here equates to 5. Who made all of these? I mean, me! I did! I'm actually stoked. I like, this is why I overslept. I was up late last night figuring out how to make this. Now we could... I think we could make this ourselves, which would be epic. So what we need is we need to figure out where the instant wires are under the nether hub. We need to set up a encoder, which is this thing here. And then build from there. So I think the only thing I need right now is a screenshot from right about here. Now, this version is gonna work, guys. It's a certified Looney production, so it's probably not optimized in any sort of way. But that shouldn't shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if we can make it. Now, this presents us with one problem. And that problem is that yesterday, when we were figuring out where everything goes, MNICY, dude, thank you for the $20 dono. OP, dude, if we get it to work the way I want it to work, it's gonna be so great. And the reason that it's great is the only redstone that we need to go around the entire place is this line connected to chunk loaders. And then because we made it this way, what we are gonna do essentially is, let me go back to the creative world one time. because I made like a little schematic of what it was yesterday. So this was the idea that we had initially. I don't know if I grabbed the book yet. If not, I'll do it in a second. This is what we made yesterday, where we had one teleporter hub, which would be the main base, that sends a signal into the nether, where it gets encoded, and then it could go to any of these. But with this system, what we can do is, if we have a station like this, every location under the nether hub where we want to teleport to or from, then all we can do in that location is, for example, have a little wall with 6 buttons, have signs next to it that say where it goes, have dispensers or droppers at the back that put an item into a water stream, which puts it into a minecart, which puts it into the nether. That item goes to the encoder, goes in here, says where it's want to go. System resets itself, and the items get put out here so we can reuse them later. We can just use stacks of paper, so it's really simple. And then what ends up happening is you don't need this thing anymore. Instead, what you do is you have just a normal input on every overworld side, and then an encoder and decoder on every nether side. And since there's a lot of room under the mountains, that is really, really easy. Now let's go to the hardcore world and see why that is problematic. Because we're gonna have to make some concessions. The main issue my brain still hurts from last night's coding. I put MNICY in the book twice. I feel like that's warranted. Steinwelt goes in the book as a bonus name though, as does Willy Blue. Now I'm gonna take a sip of coffee and we're gonna stop talking about tech and actually get to work. Okay, so the actual problem though now, guys, is that you guys saw how big that encoder and decoder is. That is no problem if we're gonna put it under the roof here, or under the mountains, because here we have hella space. Easy. However, the main base encoder decoder, it wants to go here, which far from ideal. So I think what we're gonna have to do is figure out where we can put that instead. And I think I have a candidate, but we gotta go check it out in the base itself. What kind of coffee do I like? This is just black filter. No idea what kind of bean. J. Colby, bro's gonna eventually have a few megabytes in storage. Dude, this is definitely a step of progression. Like, opening up binary and ways to send it, like, gives a lot of opportunities. Guys, I was thinking maybe the teleporter hub should be here. Like, I don't know for sure, but let's check the cords here and see where they are nether side. This is, let's say 1080. We can get there. 1944. I need to put that on the calculator. 1080 divided by 8. Let me send you to my desktop for a sec. 1080 divided by 8. 1944 divided by 8. I really hope that's 135 and 243. Both of those are supposed to be negatives. I really hope this is gonna work. Otherwise, we're gonna have to put our input portal somewhere here. There's some, like, there's a location where we can make a tunnel, which could work as well. Every other location, I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier because those portals are more in line with the mountains. It's just that this main base is like the center of it all. Joey, perfect thing to fall asleep to. I hope you have a good night, dude. And Papine, welcome in. What is the best coffee? Dude, I genuinely don't know. Okay, hang on. So we're looking for 135, 243. Yeah, the 243 is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem whichever way we look at it. Essentially, it allows us to change to here. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Elite, welcome in, dude. Haven't seen you for a bit. If I miss you in chat, apologies. Arkuno, welcome in as well. Guys, honestly, putting it here at the back, like, it could work. We just alter the structure to make it fit. Now, let me see the implication. The grind begins. Cool, yes, dude. Okay. 147 would be this line. Let me check that. $11.76. Let's see if we can get there in the base. It's a much better spot than here at the side, for the only reason that we're gonna want to have a great screenshot from right here. We want the build to look amazing. This has to be the angle, and there's a pretty good chance we can actually get that to work by just hiding the encoder decoder bit behind there. I think we can work with that. Looney woke up today, decided he wanted to give him Mumbo Jumbo a run for his money. Dude, the crazy thing is, like, if you're just getting into redstone, this is crazy stuff. But for, like, a lot of the redstoners, what I just learned is, like, basics. It's just computational redstone is what it is. But then, like, early days. The application for it, though, is actually sick. Okay, I did not save where I needed to be coordinate-wise. 1176. Okay, while that is a little ways into the wall there, that could be fine. Let's see if we can make, like, a better entrance tunnel. I genuinely do think, guys, this is the best location we're gonna get. $11.76. It's here. Dude, that is low-key a great location. I didn't heart Yellow Glaze Terracotta's comment from 15 hours ago. Done. G5 Creek gets a bonus name for that too. Did I miss more of them? I think this might work, guys. Y level 13 here. Hey, I'm scared of redstone though. I'm just believing that Looney's gonna try to get out of the stream using redstone. Wait, this is... Dude, this is Y level 13. No way that's the exact same height. All the others were from like 4 hours ago. Dude, I still missed them though. Okay, I don't see where I'm going right now. I definitely need some torches. Did I do a breeze ball run recently? Willie? End of stream yesterday. Okay, now we need some torches. Guys, I just gotta find out that portal location. I do think that the overworld part of this is gonna be pretty simple, so we need like a small room. And then like the outputs on every side of the base, they still gotta... Dude, they need an output portal too. Maybe it's just a two-way street. I can send it both ways through. We'll have to investigate that, but we're gonna get there. Torches. Of course, I don't have any. Let me sort my inventory while we're up here. This is all ridiculous. It's not about how basic the redstone is, it's about how creative you can get with it. Dude, yes, it's about functionality you can put into the world. Also, it's like, even though something is basic, you know, it's something that I didn't understand how to do yesterday, and today I do, which is sick. That's progress. Looney, do you ever want to start a Minecraft server for the community? You should, please. Elite. So the good thing about a Minecraft server is it's really fun to play. The bad thing about a Minecraft server is it tends to cause a lot of drama, which I don't have the capacity to moderate right now, which is the only reason that we don't have a full running server. However, we are going to play more Minecraft events, and they're coming up really soon. We just had one recently, which was great. So more coming up really, really soon. Dude, I feel like this should be spawn-proof, but it's not. Like, there's gonna be some rare spots around the base where the spawn-proofing is not done right, and I think we just found one. Okay, are we on 1176 already? Almost. I literally love your stream, just woke up. Good morning, dude. Me too. Hope you're doing well, Ipa. How do you say Ipa's last name? Koistra. Kinda close, Dark, but not really. Luna made an Ender Dragon farm? Oh my god, Carrot. Why do you need an Ender Dragon farm? Dude, I so hope that we're digging into the right line here. If not, I'm just making random one block tunnels. Little Mister, when did I start using the F3 screen? Between 5,000 and 6,000 days. I only really use it for portal linking though, which is essentially what we're doing right now. So I still like it that the game is more adventurous if you don't use F3. I don't think we're on the right track. But I got to a point in the world where I felt like not using F3 was an arbitrary restriction that kept me from really developing the world further. For flexing and views? Okay, fair enough. Okay, wait, this is Y11. This looks to be Y13. I think we're actually close. It looks like we're on 1175 though, not 76. So let's build here. No, guys, I'm super stoked that I started the world without F3. Oh my god, I was like 3 blocks away. I felt like this is too long. Dude, that is crazy. I'm really glad that I had these rules and I started the world without F3, but I think it's like finding cool restrictions for yourself to make the game more enjoyable is equally important as knowing when to let go, because they're getting in the way of your gameplay experience. The whole reason the restrictions were there was not for the flex, not for the challenge, but because it made playing the world more fun. And now having the ability to link up portals and sort of get more advanced with it also makes the world more fun. Kitty was wondering why I wasn't seeing you lately. It's 3 a.m. here, been missing all these live streams. I usually stream at 9 a.m. your time. Okay, one sec, guys. Blood, nice, dude. You're gonna be lucky for the next 2 weeks because there's more early bird streams coming up. Let me land on this cursed clown pair symbol. Alright, so if we can get there, then I think we just gotta get back to the nether side and figure out how we're gonna set up the redstone there. Sorry, I don't know if you didn't see the question or you can't say for secrecy or something, but is there going to be a Naked and Afraid Season 2? Alfredo, dude, welcome to the stream. I love that there's so many Naked and Afraid questions. So, I can't tell you anything about Naked and Afraid release dates. Mostly because they're not set yet. Now, can I tell you anything about Naked and Afraid recording? I can absolutely not tell you anything about Naked and Afraid recordings. On a completely different, unrelated note, next week and the week after, I'm gonna do a lot of early bird streams because I have to be recording something else during stream times. Okay? I hope that helps you out. But these things have nothing to do with each other. I was clear about that, right? Mm-hmm. Looney, I don't really think you have the capacity to do this. No, hey, but you should make like an elemental dragon flying in the cave. Dude, are you trying to bait me into building something by saying I can't build it? That is like the oldest trick in the book. I'm not going to build a dragon there. I really like the cave as it is. I like that it's open. Mahida, welcome in. Good morning. Unusual stream timing? Yes, early bird stream. I have plans in the afternoon. Scott Hetty, welcome in. Or Heddle, sorry. Dude, I know your name. I don't know why I mispronounce it. Didrik, welcome to the stream. Looney, how to get so many crying obsidian? Only way I know is using a piglin bartering farm. Okay, that is spawn proof again. That's not how it's supposed to look, by the way. Hang on. I think that probably makes more sense. And then I feel like I took some other blocks out, but whatever. Also, what the heck is this? Hide the evidence, don't talk about it. I think I'm just gonna yeet this random stuff. There's a little bit of redstone, but it's fine. Okay, guys, I think maybe to make our life a little bit easier, we don't start with this encoder-decoder situation. Let me look at it in the creative world and see how big it's gonna be. Ian, dude, the time zones are a wonderful thing. It's actually not, like, insanely big. Okay, guys, let's actually just think about it. It doesn't read everyone else, dude. Thank you for the 31 months. It's been a while, my friend. Heart with it too, dude. Kuro, hope you're doing good. I'm gonna put your name in the book. Okay, guys, wait. So we need a nether portal. That is not how you build a nether portal. Dude, Ice Bucket Challenge. I've never used Obsidian on this account in the creative world. That's amazing. I switched to Looney as a username rather than LooneyMC. Okay, so guys, I'm thinking there's a better way to do what we're gonna do here. And that better way is load the minecart in the overworld and then send it over into the nether. Advantage of doing that, please honor my delete request. It does not do it. The way we fix that is like this. Hopefully. Yes, that did it. The reason delete is bound to my mouse, or to my slot 7, is what I use for slot 7, 8, 9 is on my mouse, but this delete button on my mouse helps a lot when I'm editing things. Guys, I might actually make like a light medic for this, just for this first one, because I need to visualize where it goes. And then after we build that first one, we can build the second one manually, because it's probably more fun. It's gonna be multiple of these? Yes, dude. Every overworld location that we want to teleport to and from needs a station like this. And the first one is tricky to fit in. Looney, what is your favorite shader? Definitely Complementary. I'm team Complementary shader. Okay, it's actually not terrible, guys. Let me make a light medic. So this part here, that is the output. I'll make it here. That is not completely necessary. Dude, the nether portal needs to go on the other side. Dude, he's multi-accounting it. Amazing. So shame, but my main has less time, but I can't cancel my other account. Lost the... You can't cancel your other account because you lost the password. So you could cancel it, but you could never get it back. Dude, that's crazy. That is wild, losing your password. Thank you for the 29 months. Wow. Okay, I think what we do is we put the redstone lock there. Okay, let me try the filters. So this is supposed to activate on scaffolding. Okay, that worked perfect. Let me check lock 5, see if it actually opens it up. We get a code that corresponds. Yeah, that is a 5, and it did open up. Okay, and it did reset as well. Beautiful. We need the portal on this side though, and I had to create some space for that. I hope the delete works, please. Yes. It's very random. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. The reason I had to flip it around is I need this portal to be on the other side as the output. So right now the output comes from here. This portal that is going to send the minecart in comes from this way. Let me check if the entire thing still works. It should. It's just an immovable block next to it. Yeah, that's great. And then we should have probably we're gonna loop our minecarts back the other way, which will activate the portal. So my idea on the overworld side, guys, is essentially we do this. We take this portal bit. Nope, I want to clone it, not move it. What I think we do on the overworld side is we'll have a little redstone interface with essentially 6 buttons here. You press the button of wherever you want to teleport. We want to go there. It puts the item in a minecart, sends the minecart through. Well, it's going to have to be on the other side. Hang on. Dude, I love Axiom for redstone so much. It's like the craziest time save you can imagine. I could swear I had it somewhere. Okay. So something like this, I'll have to design it later, but for right now, it's not that important. We press a button, button says, okay, there's a dropper here. Do we have droppers? We do. Okay, dropper will put the item in a minecart. Dropper or dispenser, really doesn't matter. We say this, whatever is in there is gonna come out. That should go in a minecart. We'll load the minecart overworld side. Minecart goes out, comes out here, runs this gauntlet, gets picked up or destroyed at the end. Do we have room for a redstone block? I think we should probably be able to power like this. Yeah, that should be fine. So that minecart is gonna come out here, go through that way. Which minecart do we need to go there? Oh man, wait, this complicates things a lot, guys. We might have to run a redstone line back. Because what if this is teleporting out, but teleporting back, so I want to come out of this portal, or when I have a redstone signal coming out of this portal. The alternative is we get a minecart coming this way, and that minecart hits a detector rail. The detector rail says, okay, there's a minecart coming through, or something coming through the portal. Let me activate the stasis chamber that's in the overworld side. Now, the thing that complicates it a little bit is I want to have this wire go out towards the nether side, like the mountain side on the nether roof. But then this portal... Does it go there? Okay, so this is signal in, this is signal out of the nether. I don't think it really matters, but this gets triggered by this output. Slatesy, enjoy your breakfast, dude. Partha, welcome in. Lactose, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. And Spoon. Yeah, this needs to be powered by this output, which makes it way more sensible to put this on the other side anyway. Which doesn't really matter all that much. It just means that I have to do a little bit more hiding redstone on the overworld side. I guess it's fine. It does allow us to simplify this again. Let me check if that works still. That does work. Let me also check if the output was still correct. I'm careful to not mess anything up. Yeah, that did work. Okay, we'll keep this on the side, and then this line would activate. Let me just make it in resin, so you guys can see what it's gonna do. This will simulate a redstone signal coming out. So this is gonna go here and tell the other minecart to go through to the overworld side. So one of the minecarts will activate the system nether side, the other minecart will activate the system overworld side. Right now, we can make that work, so I think we're good. Agreed? Agreed? Let me get a stick and make a light medica. Or a light medic, schematic, whatever you want to call it. You enjoy watching rocket science? Sometimes, I guess. Okay, area selection, let's go. We gotta keep these lines in mind. Oh, dude, there's so much sort of junk in the light medic, but I think it's fine. My building platform is like essentially not necessary. Lazy medica, fair. Okay, so this box, guys, that's the size of the component that we're gonna need. Now we should probably be able to scale it down a lot, but I don't think I can be bothered. Let's save it. Oh, did I save it as unnamed? I did. I hate when that happens. Okay, did I also save it with the right name? I don't actually see it. Do you guys see it? I don't think it's there. It's there as unnamed. I don't want to have it as unnamed. Let me try again. Guys, am I blind or is it not there? It doesn't like the slash. Good point. Good point. It probably put it in a folder. There it is. There it is. Blind dude. No, dude. I'm telling you, it wasn't there. Is there an evening? Is there this evening a stream? No, there won't be a stream this evening. I have other plans for the afternoon, so I couldn't make it. Okay, now we need a stick, so we can actually do things. Dang it, I don't think I have any. Dude, let's clear this up a little bit. Like, this place is a mess. And I'm thinking most of these chests are empty. Cherry logs, that actually works. Okay, guys, wait. I got some book maintenance to do. We're gonna put in Kuru and everyone else. We're gonna put in time, and dude, thank you for the 30 months. Let's get teleporting, dude. I'm so ready for this to work. Let's put Idik in. Let's put not Rick Astley in. Let's put in Spinksy, as well as OG Cash. Wait, it's only Caps until here. Guys, I might actually manually build it after setting up the Limatic. Should I? I don't know. Okay, I think we flip it. I'm genuinely curious how this is gonna fit. I think we can build it up all the way against the gold farm. We're gonna have to take like a bunch of this base down. But I think it's fair, or it's fine. Do it! Yes, dude. Guys, this is so doable. Let's put it as far down as we can. Okay, I think this is as low as we can go, while still being able to fit all the wires. Dude, this is not terrible at all. So we'll just have to build, like, a back to that structure. It can even connect to something. I might just connect it up to these pillars, like these energy coils. Dude, the particles go crazy here. Okay, guys, I think we leave that one right there. We know what to do. I'll build it there later. Because the Light Medica way of putting this down is not going to be the most interesting. Let me check the location for a different one. Maybe World Spawn. One of the biggest challenges still is to figure out how to do this when there's also just a regular portal there. Let me get some more obsidian and we'll build a portal in the overworld side. Bo, good morning, dude. Welcome in. Josiah's kind of cool, dude. Breach, thank you for the 5. Redstone is confusing when it's 3 in the morning. Smashing it though, we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Sometimes you gotta just do the hard thing and get through it. Thank you for the 5. 3 in the morning is crazy, by the way. We'll put Mendel in the book as well as Partha. Mendel, how's the stream streak looking? Rainbow name is getting closer. I know this. Where are these sugars? Yeah, I need to take those. 85? Dang. Mano, you gotta keep an eye on the morning streams. I'll announce them proper so you know, but that might be the actual challenge. I think we have enough room under the mountains here. Let's check World Spawn. Okay, crazy. This is supposed to turn off. I think maybe I left the chunks early and the shutdown signal didn't get caught. Let's see if this gets us to shut down. I think it would. Guys, is there anyone here who has not seen the full portal opening sequence? I don't have shaders right now, so it's gonna hit different. I feel like it did just shut off. Then it reopened. Maybe it was just on the countdown still. First time in the books is 2020? Dude, that's crazy. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Gonna shut down. That was a weird place to come out of a portal. It's important to actually keep that in mind, because that could mess me up. Mess up my redstone and everything. So this is the portal where we come out. I think I want to build like... We need to build the teleporter hub in a slightly different location. I could like build it further into this cave. So we have the teleporter interface here. And then after teleporting, I can just fly out of here, which would be kind of cool. Nope. This is kind of a cool place to fly out of. That would be the main reason to put it there. The other reason, or the other option, seems much simpler, and that would be putting it somewhere over here, behind the portal. Which do you guys reckon? Do we put it here, or do we put it in the cave? AJ, your mic is like super soft, dude. Yeah, bro whispered at us, Nina. It sounds like AJ is sitting like 3 rooms over. Let me make you guys a poll. Okay, here's a poll, guys. Tell me what you want. I literally went for that sweet XP to heal you, Elytra. It's like weirdly lit up here, but not very well. Dude, 88%? Cave? Yeah, I think I actually agree. I think I like it here. We might work it into the mineshaft theme. Something. For now, let me just put a portal here, so we have a reference. Of course, I don't have flint and steel. There's got to be gravel around here somewhere. That is a silk touch shovel. That is a silk... Dude. We're macing it. I don't even care. Dude, wait. I feel like I probably have gravel here. Flint and steel reference? Yes, dude. How do I not have it? Oh, I used the silk touch shovel. Man, I really need to reorganize my e-chest. You know what? Let's do it right now. I'm going to storage. This is gonna take me so much time if I don't do it. Dude, the pig is up again. Guys, we made a deal that if this pig reaches the summit, if he actually peaks, I'll name him Technoblade. But only if he makes it all the way up there. You gotta earn a title like that. Let's go, organization. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing, honestly. Brian, I'll say welcome to the stream, dude. Wait, I wanna learn this. Bro is traveling a couple thousand blocks for some ender chest. The thing is, it's just here from when I was transporting shulkers. This is my e-chest content. Or it's supposed to be. Let me see if I can have a chest here. Okay, that still exists too. This grass block is gonna go somewhere. Dude, I am such a mess. Let me get one more chest. Where did that grass block come from? It's one of the remaining grass blocks from breaking the nether roof. It's got sentimental value and everything. I have to take that back in a sec. Dude, the tridents have great names. Warped stems go over there. See you, Dark. Thanks for the help, dude. Wither box, beacon box, portal kit. Sure. Potions. Ant escape kit. Totems. Carrots. More potions. Wings. More potions. Pathfinder's coffer. Yes. Firework backup box. And then this one. Dude, this is the most organized my chest has been in a while. Now, I do think I need a new toolbox. It's a bit unfortunate, but I just don't... I don't trust that I'm gonna find my old one. I feel like Cloud might have it. Which is honestly... like, that's one of the worst things. You know what is also bad? Like, the fact that I don't know whether he has it or not. I'm just, like, forfeiting things because I feel like they might be in Cloud's possession right now. Oh, I'm not even scared about it. I'm just like, I don't know if there's any point looking for something that he might have. It's just a waste of time. That's what it is. Let me use this as a temporary toolbox. I Ask the Questions here is such a good name. Opinion of Dream versus the Quavis? Dude, I love that this is a thing. I don't think there's any way Dream does not win that. I don't... Guys, I've seen the Quavis on a live stream once. I've seen him stream and just play with his friends. He's not that good. He's not that good. He's really good at making the task look super smooth. He's just carved a super cool niche for himself. Like, he's absolutely done great. You can't argue that, but it's not great at the block game. Quavis cooked? Yes, dude. Like, so easily. I think so, at least. Are they fighting each other? It looks like there's another 100k duel coming up, like Dream and Techno back in the day. Nina, you really missed out on some culture. You really did. Okay, guys, well, we're gonna have to put that grass block in the room 24 W35A right now. Because I've been carrying it around this entire time, and like, it's gonna get lost, but we can't lose it since it's history. Oh, that is my sorting chest. Are all of these empty? They should be. They're betting their whole bank account. I don't think it's gonna happen for their whole bank account. I don't think the Quavis is gonna go for that. If you were to be in Dream's manhunt as a hunter, do you think Sepnep and George could kill him? Me, Sepnep, and George? Dude, I think that most of the hunters are better at just hunting gameplay than I am. Because they have had a lot of room to practice in that scenario. So I think they just got the better movement skills and everything. Could it get on that level? Absolutely so, but... Clemens, dude, welcome! Early stream today? Yes, dude, I got things to do this afternoon. I'm just randomly flying around. Let me get to the right room. Electra check? Yeah, it's a little low, I saw it. I still haven't fixed the villager, so they're not imprinted on me. Means they don't have discounts. You know what I should probably do? Just cure them. That will work, right? Even if they're already cured by someone else. They are cured by someone else, which is also me, but they don't know that. Maybe that's a better solution than going into the MBT files and changing it there. I don't really like that. That's why I haven't done it yet. That's a nice shrine. I like that. Just cure them? Dude, yes, if that's possible, it's way better. I like that a lot more. What is this? This is the snapshot number of the snapshot that allowed us to ruin the nether roof. And that grass block is one of the blocks that we used. New side quest unlocked. New side quest completed. Get out of here. Let me heal my light trap. Bro, be decorating everything he sees. That room is history, man. You gotta honor the history. Important. Vinita Yavalakar, welcome to the stream. Apologies if I butchered your name. Balls I have this. That was smooth. Dude, I don't even remember what I did. Wrong room. I need to be here. Fixing my elytra is expensive right now. You know what? I should just get a zombie. Let's just do it right now. That probably fixed it. Oh my god, dude, the side quests, they keep coming, but no. Guys, I'm gonna be strong. I want to build that redstone thing that we need to build. I can do it. Restrain yourself. Control the urge to side quest. Vinny, could you give me some mega base advice? Does the mayor want to build one? Don't know how. Start by frameworking. Just build like the shape of what you want, but nothing but the shape, just wireframes. It saves so much time while trying to understand what you want to do. Congrats, Looney, for resisting the side quest. I know, the power is unreal. Unmatched even. You know, this all started because I needed a flint and steel. Let's get those portal coordinates so we know where to build. Bro got distracted from what he originally went to do. Dude, I didn't even get distracted from what I originally went to do. I got distracted from the distraction. It was a classic Looney moment. Literally forgot where I was, what I was planning to do. Let's put some torches here. Okay. Chords for right here. 19. Negative 108. 19 is 2. 108 is 13. Let's see if we can link that up. He said the thing. Dude. The fact that that is culture now, you can't normally say flint and steel anymore. What culture did you miss? Nina, stop saying things and go watch a Minecraft movie. Since when can you use chords in this world? The mayor, I started using coordinates around somewhere in between 5 and 6,000 days, but only for portal linking. I've explained it a lot, but the essence of it is really simple. I got to a point where it was no longer... So I still don't use coordinates for just travel, but restraining myself from using it for just linking up portals was holding back my world development, and I think at that point it loses the value that I had. Okay, so this is 2 and this is 13. We should be right here. I also do think that the orientation for the portal is correct, as in it's not 90 degrees rotated. Hopefully this links up. Dude, I forgot that portal existed. That's crazy. That is a wacky one to link up to, though, because this is like at the other side of where the other portal is that we use. Did I watch the movie? I did. Devil's Den, welcome to the stream. And Maria, welcome in as well. Okay, let's try again. Dude, I was afraid that was gonna happen. Oh, that's really unfortunate. It's crazy though, like look how far those portals are away from one another. Did I get the calculations right? $2108. Negative 13? Oh dude, you're right, you're right. That could totally fix it. Andy, good spot, dude. Thank you for catching that. Linking portals is a little wacky just by me being on the nether roof. Like, the nether portals are so high up. This is Y level 185. And that messes with the portal linkage a little bit. But, like, not putting it on a negative 13 is, like, a clear reason why it wouldn't work. I don't need to be here right now. One wrong block in the nether? Dude, I was off by 26. It's not okay. Yeah, that's a big gap. No wonder that didn't work. What? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, this is crazy. Oh, dude, now it's super close to the other portal. Just to see you later, dude. The reason that this happens, guys, is because of that height difference. Scammers get scammed, buddy. Okay, okay. Minecraft portals be like. This is also, guys, part of the reason why I decided to start using coordinates for portals. This is too finicky to do it with maps, because if you do this with maps, you're gonna assume that you did it wrong. So essentially, not using coordinates but using maps to calculate the portals worked initially, up until the point where you want your portals to be reasonably close together, and then it just breaks. Okay. I do think there's one thing we could try, and that is unlink that portal. No, it probably won't make a difference. Dude, am I streaming tomorrow? And Sunday? I am. Will there be new mods? Not quite. There will be new mods as and I'm talking to them today, but they're gonna have a little bit of time to get used to it. Is it here? Dude, what do I do with this? Let me check chords. Guys, let me pull up the calculator real quick. This is 2.5. That should make sense. And then the other one was 108. That is negative 13. Both added, do I use Fulbright? No. Dude, we're gonna have this same problem with every one of these builds. So, it presents us with two possible solutions. Move further away, or like get rid of the portals, like the main portals we use. And getting rid of the main portals we use is like, it's a bit of a shame because we're gonna not see the nether hub as much. Bro, it's cooked. Shut it. Let me see if we can... So both options are bad, guys. If I remove the actual portals that we used to go through, these ones, like that takes away from the world, so I don't want to do it. However, if I put this portal further away... Dude, wait, no! I can totally put that portal further away. The only thing I need to change... Oh my god, guys, I'm an actual idiot. Like, putting it in a cave is nice and all. But what we're gonna do, more likely than not, is chunk load a stasis chamber. And I'll probably put the stasis chamber, like, right here. So, we can put that portal further away if we want. But there's no need to put it in that cave. Don't remove the original portal. No, it's not a valid solution. It's not okay. Snowcano Golem Dream posted on his YouTube. He and Doc agreed it's for 100k. Dude, I'm here for it. Like, I'm curious what their rule set and what their duel is gonna be. Like, I don't think the Quavis really stands a chance. He might be much better than we all expect. Like, but I've seen the man play on stream. He was not that good. He wasn't terrible. Like, he's way better than I am, but he's not like good. Arkuno, do I have any tips for my iron farm? I'm glad you asked. Get yourself a waifu. Dude, I'm so happy that I get to give this iron farm advice. It's like people need it. What do you mean it's awful advice, Nina? It's great advice. Okay, guys. Now, if I put this portal somewhere over there, I just gotta figure out where so I can decide where the wire goes. Let me check how this ravine runs. Dude, you know what? I can just rep an instant wire there. It's absolutely fine. Let me just go down here. And I don't care where this is, but this is where my instant wire is gonna go. No, Rick, that's valid. That's valid. Dude, it is so dark here. Hang on. That was not okay. Parth, I'll see you later. When is next stream? Tomorrow, but it starts 6 hours later than today. Next early bird stream, same time, is gonna be next week, Thursday. No, Wednesday, sorry. Dude, what the heck? I dug into a lava pool. This is not gonna do, but it will do it a little bit. Okay, how far out are we? 20, negative 87. Like, we're not as far as we were in the cave, so I need to go a little further. No problem, Indian time? Alright, cool, dude. See you tomorrow. Dude, I hear the sounds of Dripstone Cave. As in, I see Dripstone and I hear Skellies overhead. 127. Let's go 160 and assume that it's fine. For these wires, we're gonna have to calculate, like, if we need to chunk load anything, but it's not that hard. We can totally do that. Okay, 160. Please work. This is gonna link nowhere. Dude, wait, no, I might have to break it if I mislink it. So we gotta run. MLGO, welcome in. And Red Dog, welcome in as well. Hope you guys are doing good. And Hans, welcome. What is the song called? Oh, dude, I can't go back and check it out. Okay, and then negative 20 would be here. Dude, you're still so soft for me, it's crazy. And you're already on 200. Yo! Okay, nice. I don't know what the deal is with AJ today. Sounds like the mumbler. Yorubu, good morning, dude. Welcome in. Oh my god, Rick, no. You didn't have to quote it like that. Will, good morning. Now let's check if the other portal still works. If the other portal still works, we're ready to set up our first encoder-decoder system. Rico calls that good morning, dude. Bet Looney grew a mustache. That's why he doesn't have a face cam. No. There's a little stubble there, but no mustache. I'm kind of chilling without the face cam, honestly. Okay, guys, this works. Let's go back here. Let me actually poke a little hole here. It's gonna make life easier. Right, so this is the decoder portal. We're probably gonna put it a little bit higher up. Dude, that's 7 block difference did it. Let me see if we can fit it. Okay, so this is the decoder. We gotta flip it here. We're not gonna build it with Limetica, I think. Loaded schematics? No. Schematic placements. That's one. I think this is where we're gonna build it. And then I also think that it needs to be 1 block up. Yeah, it's gonna be here because then the instant wires have the same height. Guys, do we let Medica build it? Or wait, this pole is entirely useless. Here, you guys tell me how you want me to build it. That's crazy. Oh no, dude. I misplaced it. Dude, like Medica 80% is crazy. I never expect that. Okay, fair enough. Let me get the resources for it. I should be able to. Rick, for once I say go like Medica. Dude, why? Why? I came prepared, like I know what to do. Now you guys won't have it. You need to use a client. I'm on Fabric. It's redstone. It's allowed. Weird arbitrary rules. I need to have one drop chest that I just use all the time. I think it's just this one. Okay, so for starters, we need some smooth stone because that is randomly the block that I used. Done. Then we need some powered rails and stuff, but I think they're already here. Powered rails covered, glass covered. There's some sticky pistons. I think it's just like... Probably 14 is not gonna do. Let's make a bunch of pistons. I think I probably have a lot of dark oak. That should be enough. I need another drop chest up there. Dude, I don't think I'm ever gonna forget the piston recipe again after that whole end debacle that we had. That might be a lie because I did forget it in the meantime. Although, guys, do you know that feeling when you don't really know whether you forgot something or you just couldn't be bothered to really think about it in the moment that you need it? I think it's one of those. Very fair. Dude, crafting is just not my favorite thing in the world. But if we do it now, we won't have to do it for a little while. Kind of want to finish the cobblestone that we have and then call it. And then we have a little bit of stock for later. Dude, low-key, the amount of resources that I just burned is kind of wild. Okay, tiny bit of oak still, and then I think we got it. That was all the cobble, right? That was 3 shulker boxes of cobblestone. Okay, that's still full. This is so random. I'm gonna take that shulker as well. Okay, that is a solid supply of pistons. That should carry for a little while. Mari, good morning, or afternoon, or night, depending on where you're tuning in from. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to use that many pistons, but that should have us covered. Okay, so smooth stone goes there. We need a lot of observers. Infinity, dude! Thank you for the 20 again. Wait a second. How am I this late? Don't you normally stream at like 11 p.m. my time or like 3 p.m. your time? Does that make sense? No, it's either it's 3 p.m. my time, yes. It's 11 p.m. your time, but if it's early bird, then it's 5 p.m. your time. Thought YouTube was sending me last night's stream super late. It's like little loony. One of these days, dude. One of these days, we're gonna get him back. Infinity Shadow makes it in the book. Bonus name goes to Mary for the popping in. Guys, we're 200 people chilling on the early stream. Love it. Thank you for being here. Okay, observers. Dude, I think we gotta crop those too. Sheldon Edwards, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'll just put these in here as well. And then a recipe for observers. I think it's cobble. Normal stone? Yes. Dude, I swear, eventually we're gonna run out of cobblestone. Just from crafting redstone stuff. Like, I think this was full. And most of it went into redstone. To be fair, like I'm really hitting my redstone era. So it's quite clear where it's going. And I do think there's a lot of materials, like a lot of redstone components still in the sorters. Dude, that was 3 sugar boxes as well. Do we grab more? Yeah, a little bit. I do like the observer spam. Dude, that was 5 sugars. It goes so quick. Crazy work. Okay, we leave this here. We leave this here. I think I'll just yeet this and just get rid of it. Do I have room for 5 sugars? I have exactly room for 5 sugars. Infinity, dude, thank you for another 5. Dude, don't go crazy. I'm sure someone already said this, but like the stream for the Revoluni? Yes, dude. I should have, like, some stock now. Let's put Cormac in the book. As well as Maria. And let's put Sheldon in there as well. Thank you for the reminder, Nina. I think that should be enough, observer-wise. Next component is hoppers. Dude, while we're here, let me just craft everything. I think I probably still have a bunch of iron blocks here. Let me get more dark oak first. 3rd time in the book? Yes, dude. Congrats. Thanks for hanging out. Expensive operation as well. I do like late game. Like, I don't hate having all this stuff available. I also really like that they added that press spacebar to redo your craft. Although I do think it's weird that they added it right after adding auto crafters. Was that all the iron I had? Essentially. Okay, never mind. We'll put these here. And that should do for hoppers for right now. It's a weird change. I really do think it's a weird change. They made a solution and then another solution for the same problem right after. Which sort of makes the first one obsolete. Okay, let me think. We definitely need some redstone, so let me grab some redstone blocks here. Then what else? There's droppers in there. Not like an insane amount, but some. Let's go 3 stacks. Are there dispensers in there? Don't think so. Comparators and repeaters. Okay. Well, we gotta make both of those too. I'm really gonna put an actual dent in my redstone supply. It's not exactly what I intended to do, but it will work. Then those are normal stone, not cobblestone. Okay. I think this will just make for the repeaters, right? No, I'm forgetting something. Oh, just normal redstone. Gotta love that, dude. Thank you. Okay, do we need a lot of repeaters? Not an insane amount, but let's do the same as with everything else. Make a little bit of a stack to work from. Dude, did I use all those torches? Actually crazy. I feel like an actual crafter myself right now, like an auto crafter. I really need to actually automate this soon. Lori, welcome to the stream. Oxypanda, Unsold Shield, Secret Warrior, guys, welcome in. While you guys were joining, I did not look at chat because I'm just frantically crafting out here. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. Okay, I think that's it for the repeaters. Let's go to comparators. Just gonna go through the torches even quicker. Redstone's expensive? Yes, dude. Yo, I just fully loaded up my inventory for nothing because I don't have any more torches. Man, I'm not gonna craft redstone for a while now. I really, really do hope. It's too much. Dude, that is empty too. I just went through a sugar box of wood. Through like 11 sugar boxes of stone or something. Okay, guys, remind me that after we're done with this, like this whole project that I'm gonna build right now, I put all the components into the sorter right away, so I don't have to craft more while I still have backlog. Okay, that's the last of it. What am I missing? Normal... Oh, just everything. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's leave the stone here. Quartz can go back in here. That is a wild inventory of stuff. What is all the redstone for, Cormac? Oh, guys, for those of you who just got here, let me actually show you what we're doing. I'll go for a very, very quick demonstration. So, what we're building is teleporters all around the world. Essentially, all of these redstone lamps here. Let me get rid of this. Okay, all of the redstone lamps here resemble an overworld build. From there, we're going to be able to send a pulse into the nether using an item. That item... Craft some more, Looney? No! No! We're done. No more crafting. I don't want it. So, pulse from the overworld into the nether. This resembles an encoder and decoder, which will send an item or a pulse through this one redstone line. But that pulse is a sequence which gets recognized by one of the other decoders, which sends a pulse to the overworld, activates the stage chamber, teleports us. Now the encoder decoder bit looks like this. So this here, this redstone in the middle, it will recognize an item here, 8 different ones for 8 different locations that we're setting up right now. We can expand that to 15, but right now I only need 4, so we're starting with 8. Those 8 separate bits that we can decode, they're getting into a line here, and then these redstone torches, they decide what the pattern is that comes out of it here. Right now, none of it is active, but if I put an item into, say... Let's go for the third repeater here, or the third hopper. That is going to come out as a 1100, which then gets reflected here on the bottom in the decoder. Crazy stuff. However, a 11 is not the combination lock for this one. The combination lock for this one is 1010, which equates to 5. So I have to activate this one. Then it's going to do the same thing. And that unlocks the combination lock here at the back. So essentially, only when the signal outputs a binary value of 5, it will activate the teleporter in the overworld. So what we're going to build is one of these encoder decoder things that he designed. And it's going to, like, we need one of those and the nether side of every overworld build. Yappity yap yap, redstone, rocket science, let's go. And I think we have pretty much all the components for it now. Who needs waypoints when you... Looney making a teleporting machine? Exactly! Dude, I'm gonna be stoked when we have this. Let me actually just look at the thing one more time, see if there's any components I'm missing. Normal pistons, redstone lamps, glass, slime, and I think that's it. Normal pistons, redstone lamps, glass, and slime. How do you make a construction that you can fly? I've made a wisdom piston door. Beth, you mean a flying machine? The simplest one I know. Dude, man, it's been a minute since I made one. Okay, let's start here. This is the simplest one I can imagine. Did I design that? This thing? Yes, but I did take some components from Kahixen's Instant Wire, this one. And this is based on a Matt Batwings video. The rest around it is just added on. That's the simplest flying machine. Get a screenshot if you need it. And I hope that answered the question. When is next stream, Cormac? Tomorrow, but at the usual time. So right now it's 11 a.m. my time. Tomorrow's stream starts at 3 p.m. my time. So 4 hours later than it is right now. Or 6 hours later than we started today. Okay, so I still needed slime blocks. But only a handful, so that will do. I still needed redstone lamps. We might have to craft those. Oh, also a note block. Let me take the one stack. Okay, this actually might do for redstone lamps. And then there's one other thing I said. Oh, dude, I'm looking at it on my stream, which is a little bit behind for me. Glass. We're gonna get that from base. I do think there's one more thing. Oh, normal pistons. Wait, I think I got those. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah, glass is main base. I think we're covered. Astro, welcome to the stream, dude. Thought I was watching yesterday's stream? Sus, welcome in. You are not. Did I make the stream titles too similar? Is that the thing? Or is it just a different time? I thought a video's premiering? Astro? No, dude, I'm just here chilling. Okay, let me turn that off. Tech Team Productions, welcome in. That might be enough glass, but let's put some more in the smelter. Melons, welcome. Good to see you. Ever played CSE? Is that Clash of Clans? I've actually never, which I know is a little bit crazy, but... Okay, I think... Okay, there's no sand here. Let me actually make a run, because we're gonna need it later. Good to see you as well. How are you doing? Dude, honestly, doing so well. It's like real talk. Honest answer. This past week was a bit of a hectic one. I had a lot going on IRL. I was falling behind a little bit on work, which is not great, and that took a little bit of a bite out of my flow state, if you will. But much better now. I took one day off to sort of catch up, and that totally worked. And genuinely, like, over the last period of time, I'm feeling really great. I'm working towards what I think is going to be my best year. Irishman, will I complete this today? Absolutely no chance in hell. It's too much work. Wait, dude, I'm going out to gather sand. I don't need to be doing that. At least I hope I don't. Coffee King, good morning. Don't forget to like the stream. You got it. Have a nice like. Reminder to the squad, guys. There's twice as many people in the stream right now as there are likes on the stream. If you want to boost the algorithm, give me a little nudge in the back, in the right direction, then that would absolutely be appreciated. This is my one job, yes, dude. Yes, I'm excited to say it is, which to this day is still crazy. Okay, sand up there. Lori, thank you. Everybody else, thank you as well. I saw it shoot up there. Dude, that is the last sand. We're actually gonna have to get some more pretty soon. Today is like about a lot of redstone crafting, I think. Dude, I don't know what happened, guys, but wait, let me see if I can get a screenshot for you. This is actually it's kind of crazy. Okay, I got a screenshot, but now it is nowhere. Hang on, bear with me. Like, I want to show you this. It's good stuff. This is what the stream viewers, like the concurrent viewers on the stream looks like right now. Why in the hell is that shooting up as fast as it is? That does not make sense, but welcome in, everyone. Was my document in dark mode or in light mode? Mr. 123, welcome in. Raisin Willow, welcome. Nettie, built like a floating island for the faraway portals. I think I'm gonna just add the ground in, as in sort of expand like that outer area around the mountains. Mubarak and Yano, welcome in. Viewership inflation buy stocks. Dude, yes. Revoluni is working? Well, dude, it really is. It really is. Guys, can I get a hi from everyone who joined in the last 10 minutes so I can say hi back? What's my goal for 8,000 days? Dude, if we can get the Nether Hub completed, that would be awesome. Like, that would be... Like, I don't know if it's possible. It's a lot of work. But that would be amazing. Oh my god! Toto, Piotr, Uni, Astro, Mr. 123, Coffee King. Sheldon, you've been here for longer. People are cheating the system. Henri Gill, welcome in. Raisin Willow, Jack Varney. Killian, welcome. Mando came back in the last 10 minutes. Dude, that low-key counts. Toto, welcome in as well. Nightball gonna handle it? Yeah, Nightball is built for this. Let me actually yeet these in here as well, the resin clumps, because we are gonna need a lot of resin later. Okay, that will do its thing. So Kito, welcome to the stream. Where did I leave all my stuff? I think it's in the smelter, probably. Otherwise, it's in the storage room. There, nailed it. Nightball is slow. Yeah, dude. Nightball's a slacker. Maria, welcome in as well. Deserved a high? You're in the book already. Oh, you did leave and come back, so you deserved it? That's valid. Alright guys, let's build that first encoder decoder. Cartex, good morning. I thought I had a fever dream seeing this after I woke up. No, it's real. It's very real. Dude, I'm so like muscle memory going into that portal every time I go through the room. Okay, guys, let's build the thing. Oh, dude, wait. This M hotkey is not... Okay. I need to fix that. Give me a sec. Controls... Is it under controls? Keybinds? I think so. I got a new day counter mod. It was initially day count keybinds. It was bound to B, which is terrible. L is used for advancements. Okay, what about P? Social interaction screen. Okay. I. Okay. I works. M is a key to use a lot in Lightmenica. Single layer render. Set it to here. And then up. Wait, the up, down does not work. Sec. That is under Lightmetica keybinds. Alt keys. Layer next. No. Layer next is page up. Oh, wait. No, dude, this is actually... Reset. That was actually smart. It's on my mouse from the one-handed. But that's a great way to set it up. So all of these, we don't want. We do, however, want the instant wire there. That is a drop box. That's not supposed to be here. Dude, I'm carrying so much flippin' junk. Why am I surprised, Dina? I'm not necessarily surprised. I'm just a little disappointed. How's my helmet invisible? Resource pack. Okay, I think that should have us covered. We're gonna start with doing this part manually. Okay, then this entire layer, we don't really need it. Here we do. Now the thing is, these instant wires, they might not line up properly. We need to connect them to these, which is totally doable. Is that the right orientation? It looks like it. Guys, I want to see if we can just like... No, we can't just randomly build that, which makes a lot of sense, actually. Because instant wires are finicky. We can, however, build this. I just gotta skip the rails and do those manually. Finally got the iron farm working. Erkuno, I'm so sorry for not giving you any solid advice there and saying get a waifu. Although it is good iron farming advice, it's just not gonna help you in any sort of way. But I'm glad you got it working. You didn't even need me. You just had it. Okay, that is a peculiar thing. I think what I want to do here is just build it around the corner. Let me make that a temp block. Dude, did I make a schematic of something that was on again? Oh no, it's just the instant wire. Which, the instant wire not being powered right now is totally valid. How am I gonna teleport blocks? Oh my god, dude! Shashwat, I had not read it that way. I'm like, what are you asking? Teleporting thousands of blocks in seconds. No, it's teleporting thousands of blocks of distance in seconds. Oh, I don't have any redstone. Hang on. It's not exactly what I should have done, but let's just drop it. I have plenty of redstone. Oh, I don't have torches. And I don't think I brought any. Let me go back for that. Or do I have wood? I might. Yes, let's make it. That sugar box is important to have handy, so I'll just put it in there. Bro, choose what? How's the teleportation gonna work? Redstone instant wires over the nether roof. Encoders and decoders in binary. It's complicated, but it's gonna work really, really great. It's also not that complicated. Like, you can totally figure it out. I mean, I did, and I'm not... Okay, so I was gonna say I'm not great at redstone. I think that is absolutely true, but this is like a big step in the redstone development arc for me. It feels weird to build it in Lightmedica now after spending as much time as I did figuring it out yesterday. Okay, so this, guys... Let me actually just disable this altogether. Because these blocks here is essentially the combination lock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assign a number to this portal that teleports me to spawn. That number is gonna be read out in binary. So essentially, let's say if it's number 1, what I need to do is have a redstone torch here, repeater here, repeater here, repeater here. Because a redstone torch in this equation translates to a 0, to a 1. So if it's number 2 to world spawn, the torch goes here. If it's 3, we have 2 torches here. If it's 4, torch goes here, and so on and so forth. If you know binary, that makes sense. If you don't know binary, then it's like, what is bro yapping about? But I can't really do anything for you right now in terms of explaining this if you don't know binary. Dude, why is that there? I think that is a leftover block that doesn't need to be there. Guys, I can give you some explanation as to how the system is supposed to work. So essentially, all you do is you send a pulse through a hopper line here. Or, through a repeater line. And then those repeater outputs, like, they get read by these observers. If this block is pushed down by the piston on top of it, that will carry over here. So essentially, the pattern that we get on the repeaters here is being put into the instant wire right here, and then that same pattern gets read out here and locked at the right time. That's what it is. You have to build 8 of these. Right now we're gonna build 4 because the only locations that I want them at right now is main base, world spawn, starter house. Oh no, starter house was not on. Okay, main base, world spawn, starter house, storage, ocean monument. 5. Genuinely so cool if we get it to work. How am I gonna build this huge thing in the starter house? The beauty of it is, so the overworld side is not actually that big, but we can just put it underground somewhere because the only thing it needs to do is send a pulse over to the bubble elevator. The starter house is essentially already wired because it has that bubble elevator stasis chamber in there. Getting this to work in the starter house is probably like the proudest part of the build because the starter house doesn't look like there's any wires going into it whatsoever. Truthfully, like there isn't any wire going into it. Just a bubble elevator that you can use as a wire. But starter house is kind of crazy in terms of redstone anyway, because like there's also that whole firework setup, and that firework setup, like that isn't wired too. Oh, I don't have a barrel. I'm gonna have to make that in a bit, because the firework setup in a starter house is wired through the leaves around the outside, which is also crazy. Shout out to Crafty Masterman for that. Like, he told me how to... Dude, he told me, like, what existed in terms of redstone. Showed me leafstone. Showed me wallstone. Scaffold stone is not even a real thing, but, like, he just showed me that you can carry redstone in all sorts of funky ways that you might not expect. Because observers are really powerful things that can read out a block state for any block. I understand what you're trying to explain, but you always stop at the point where I want to know how it works. Like, what does it do? Makes you go through a portal? Okay, guys, let me explain one more time. Because I have a bit of a visualizer here. So, these redstone lamps are overworld builds. What we do is we get a panel in the overworld that essentially looks like this. We'll put a sign next to it. So, these signs will have a name of a build. When I click the button, it dispenses an item. That item goes from overworld build A into the nether. There it gets recognized what item it is, and it gets encoded as a pattern in redstone. That pattern goes through this entire wire, but there's only one decoder that corresponds with that exact pattern. So we put an item in the overworld, gets encoded in the nether, goes into the instant wire, gets picked up here as, hey, this is my signal. Signal gets sent out into the overworld, where it powers a stasis chamber. And that stasis chamber will then send us from here to here. And what we need to do that is like a big instant wire in the nether, all these encoders and decoders, and a bunch of chunk loaders. And these chunk loaders, if they work like I want them to work, the chunk loaders are gonna be powered in sequence, so they're not loading the chunks all the time, only when we need them. And that part is like still the trickiest thing to figure out, but I'm just gonna test it in a creative world. And there's solutions for it, because if the chunk loaders in sequence don't line up right away, what I'll do is just add another bunch of chunk loaders. As in, add another wire. So then it will be 2 wires rather than ones. So you can teleport from anywhere to anywhere. I thought you were only going to teleport from main base to places. So this is the thing, AJ. We figured this out on stream together last night, that it was entirely possible if I put encoders in to send it from any place to any other place, which makes it way cooler. Didn't you want to have fun moving around your world, Adamolo? I do, but I also want to be able to go somewhere quickly if I want to. It just makes the world more versatile, not simpler. If that makes sense. Also, dude, very, very simple, but like, how flipping cool is it to be able to teleport through your world? Also, I really want to outdo the movement. I really want to outdo Season 1 Nether Hub. Because it was one of my favorite parts of that world, but I'm so much better at the game right now, and I want that to show. Also, I really, really like learning things, guys. Just like, sort of leveling up. Okay, so what all these torches are, they are in essence the binary code. So if this channel gets powered, this redstone lamp, then it will put out 1000. If it's this channel, it will be 0100, 1100, and so on and so forth. You guys can see, like, with those orange highlighted boxes, that those are essentially the things. Now, the way you make that work is by making this be not switches. Not switches means that it's only picking up a signal if the line is inactive. And we do that by putting redstone on the top, because that turns off the torch. So now if this gets powered, the torch on the redstone lamp goes off, and the torch on this side goes on, which will send a signal 1 over there. Honestly, I just like to play with waypoints. Dude, it's so valid. Jokes aside, love running and exploring, but sometimes... Yes, it's just versatility. It's really nothing more, nothing less. It's just versatility. Being able to do something one way, but also another way. Now the biggest challenge that we still gotta solve is the chunk loading, but we'll get to that. That part does scare me a little bit, not gonna lie. Do not have redstone blocks on me. I think I'm carrying way too many observers. Let's get rid of a stack of those. Also glass. Maybe just more redstone? And these are just item filters, like this is real simple. Also, one problem I haven't solved yet, guys, and that is an interesting one. I'm gonna hop back into the creative world one more time. I haven't tested this, but there's other solutions, so we're just gonna assume that it's fine. I want to use these portals 2 ways. So I want to send in the signal from the overworld into the nether, but then I also want to send out the signal out of the nether into the overworld. I don't know if that is gonna work the way I want it, but we're gonna figure it out. I think it might. Not entirely sure. How about you try progressive chunk loading? Dragon Skull, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That was what I was saying though. Like I haven't tested it yet. But all these parts of the system, they all feel like very sensible. So I reckon we'll figure it out. Okay, that is encoder decoder 1 done. Let's power these lines if they're not powered yet. I honestly don't know. Looks powered. Looks powered. Looks powered. Okay. Let me just... Can I take a redstone block to activate it? That will activate the lamp, not the torch, though. Kinda need a lever or a button. A lever is better. Let me get one. I'm not gonna have the components for that. Early stream again, Glenn? Yes, dude. And we're gonna do a bunch of them next week. Next week and the week after, we potentially have 3 early streams. Maybe even 4 per week. That's only gonna be for 2 weeks, and only because I'm recording something else. But I'll make a community post when I have the definitive dates. Let me take a couple levers because I'm probably gonna lose one. Whole week will be early streams. Not this week, but the week after. Also, dude, I think the week after we're gonna have 4 early birds, and then no stream on Sunday because there's a national holiday here. My game just stuttered. We might be running into memory leaks from all the dimension changes. Okay, so guys, let me activate this to get a test code. I think that worked. So, can I see the redstone lamps under? You guys see the redstone lamps? They're right above my armor. I need them to light up the top 3, not the last one, if I flick this lever. Okay, that's perfect. Encoder, decoder working. You guys want to just go and build another one? Dude, that was the most satisfying thing, just having that work right away. Souptic, welcome to the stream. So much you missed my old hardcore world. Dude, this one is so much sicker though. Okay, where does the next one go? This one is for... I want to set up the starter house one. Wrong portal. I was freezing on the edge of that portal. I'm like, something is off. Something's fishy. I gotta go. Oh, dude, of course. It's outside. I was in the right place. I just had to go in here. Okay, that's starter house portal. Now I can't imagine a day without my live stream. Yo, that's cool. Guys, I'm genuinely so stoked to see the community growing and the excitement building. Okay, let me check chords for this. I want to have my portal exactly online with this wire, which is 798. And then we just gotta go a little ways away. Soft landing in 3 steps. Okay, that's 797, 798. Let's see if we can build a portal here. And then get that to link up proper. It's almost we can use quartz now. Dude, let me explain it. Like, I've explained it a lot recently. But the reason I started not using coordinates was that it's more fun to adventure through your world that way. I still do that. I don't use coordinates to move around. However, for portals, I ran into the issue that it was like, it was holding back my world. That I couldn't set up portals close to one another. Unless I spent like 2 hours figuring out the coordinates with maps. So, while the challenge is fun, it wasn't about the challenge, it was about the playstyle. And I still have the playstyle. I don't coordinate navigate everywhere. But I want to have like the freedom to link up my portals. 799, that's negative 100. And then negative 2428, that actually comes out to 803. Negative 100, negative 803. Those were just easy numbers to calculate. The effect of Bloony. I don't think that's what you're trying to say. So I think the portal's gonna go somewhere over there. Not sure, Nina. Okay, negative 100. 403 is what I said, right? It seems to be far away, but It's 303. Okay, that's problematic, I think. Or just about not. Oh, dude, this might actually work. Okay, I think it needs to be a little further away. Just to be able to fit it nicely. 306. Let's go 310. Easier to calculate. And then we gotta relink that other portal. So it goes to 2480 in the overworld. Three-hour stream, basically? Yes. Oh, I'm on top chat. Let me switch it to live chat. I'm back. This portal here, guys, the one that I'm setting up right now, it's gonna end up being underground. Wait, that's 2480. Like that's a little ways away. Okay, wait, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get it a few blocks back in the overworld. Or in the nether, because it actually makes a difference. Just a few blocks makes it... Wait, we still gotta have room for that entire decoder. I think I gotta stick with that location. How come I'm using coordinates? I decided to use it for portals because it was holding back my world. I still don't use it to adventure. Guys, how do you like that for the short answer? We got the question a bunch. Okay, I think this is... This is the location. Dang it. Breaking his own morals. Flexible morals. There's nothing wrong with that if you use them for the right reasons. Love your vids and streams, by the way. I've been watching since 3000 Days Season 1. Jacob, dude, thank you for still being here. I hope this portal works. Bozo, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. This is just a reference portal. If it does work, we end up putting it underground. That was so confusing perspective-wise, but it is the right place. Is there even a difference between top chat and live chat? Yeah, there is. There is. You just miss some messages when you're in top chat. Guys, I have to reload my game because it's bugging out. Give me a sec. Groot Gaming, thank you, dude. I think that was fine. Okay, there it is. There it is. Twinkle, welcome in as well. Okay, we had a bit of memory dump, so that should fix it. Dude, is there a lava pool here and it didn't put the forest on fire ever? I guess that's just far enough away. That's crazy. Lori, thank you. That's quite the compliment. Okay, guys, so there's one downside to what we're trying to do, I realize. And that is, if I want to activate this this redstone sequence, like if I want to teleport from the starter house, it isn't from the starter house. It's from right here, wherever this portal is going to go underground. So we're going to have to make some entry points for that. I think that's fine. We'll figure it out. But the whole system has some drawbacks. Now, to be fair, going from the starter house to right here, drop into a hole in the ground and teleport from there is still way more effective than like flying a world away. So I guess it's fine. But it's like there's some challenges. Oh my god. Dude, we've been over this. We've been over this. You have a lot to live for. This is a beautiful house. You don't want it. You don't know. Just stay inside. Be careful. It's dangerous. Where's your mate? Oh no. Oh no. There's supposed to be two of you guys. Oh my god. Guys, we might have lost one. Is he up here? Oh my god. We got one in there. Glenn, dude, thank you for the £2 dono again. Guys, I think we're one villager down. This is not good. Glenn makes it in the book. No Mew goes in as a bonus name. I blame Clown? Oh my god. Dude, surely you wouldn't. That is menacing. Nah, he wouldn't have, right? Dude, I don't think he's here though. Dude, Glenn is going in with 2 accounts. Thank you for another £2. Yano Mako makes it in as a bonus name. Safety in the starter house isn't up to standards. Oh man, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Oof. Okay, I don't have any rockets anymore. I'm gonna have to further investigate this later. Which clown? Clown Pierce. Clown has been in my world. He's taken my dragon egg. He's taken my old netherite armor, which is scary because that's a maxed out set. I don't know what else he did. He took the dragon egg and left a sign on the throne saying, I have your egg. I'm gonna make an omelet. I gotta get my rocket box here. Okay, nice. Right, so guys, if we have that figured out, we could make a second decoder over this way. As if someone's getting clowned on. Please don't be like that. Oh, dude, wait, no. Do I even have room here? I didn't consider that. I might have to put it a little way over here. But also ceiling? Surely that's gonna collide. Hannah, yo! Thank you for the 50 Swedish crowns. Foxy Furman makes it as a bonus name. Yo, Jordan. Dude, I'm trying to figure out where everything goes. Peekaboo, another dono. For you are happy to. Dude, thank you. We're gonna put Nutty in the book as a bonus name. As well as Void. Guys, I think I have no choice. I might have to move it a little ways over here. And then these things, they are deep slate style contraptions. Automated crafters. But I might have to move those. I honestly, like, having them here is fine, but they don't need to be there. As for the Piglin bartering sorter, that is a pain to move because there's so many items in there. So I think maybe what we do is we move this portal a couple blocks over. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 block. Okay, and then let's see if we can align that. Let me get a stick. Those two piglins are just sitting there in their boat, piled on top of each other. And the only reason I'm keeping them is because they look dumb, because they're stacked on top of each other. They don't have any reason to be there, really. Okay, sticks are probably here. Let me just take one. They're cute. Nina, they're not cute. Bro just growled at me. Like, that's not common courtesy. Wait. You guys are not piled on top of each other. I think... Bro, no. Don't go shooting me. No. Nina, you didn't even sound convinced there. Nina just hit me with the how could you, but there was so little effort and commitment in it. Okay, let's see. There's a portal somewhere. I think it's over that way. This is gonna be a little painful to set it up like this, because we're gonna have to change the terrain a bit. Okay, wait, no. This is what it would be if it's aligned with a portal. It's gonna intersect with everything. We can't do that. But what if we put it over here? Okay, still not aligned. If I put it here, dude, even this could work. It's gonna be a close fit, but we can do that. And we need to have like a little, are the wires on the right height and everything? Yeah, they're on the right height. Yo, Sarah, what up? Keeping the streak alive? Thanks to work. Go work. Guys, I'm just looking at it to make sure, but I think this can fit. There's only redstone there. We need a back wall here behind the chest, but we can fit that in. I think this is my placement. Then we do the same thing as before. We make sure autoplace is off, and we start with setting up the redstone wires. Those base blocks, which are just these ones. Then we go to single layer render. Wait, I just shut down all the rendering. And then we bring it down here. And then we skip the rails because those break it. And it does equate to us taking that thing down right now. Let's do it. Is this chest empty? Yes. Actually a win. We ending in 15 minutes? I might run over by a little bit. I got a meeting at 1. It's 11:45 right now. Do I still have chests? Or shulkers? I think so. Yes. Okay, let's turn the rendering off for a sec. We gotta empty out the deep slate here. I actually want to run that to storage real quick. Please don't end, I will be dead. Dude, dramatic much. Soup tick, yes. Yes. Lori, only day I stream in a good time for my time zone. You need to end so soon. I'll go a little bit over. I just need to grab a cup of coffee in a minute. However, I think... dude, what am I yapping about? I don't even know where I'm going with my train of thought. Next 2 weeks, you're going to get lucky, Lori, because I think I have like 7 or 8 early bird streams coming up. They should add big chungus to Minecraft. Dude, I was amazed that they called that one character General Chungus. That was amazing. Dude, flying over the nether roof already feels so normal to me. It's weird. Oh, wait. Wrong entrance. We still have this construction entrance. Like, it's gotta be made into a proper room soon. Okay, let's take this thing down. What character? I don't want to spoil it, so I can't say more than that. I think I can even keep those two. Which is a very clear why not. Dude, it's a song. It's a song. I can do it. Panic? Okay, I got this. I got this. I got this. This portal could actually work. Guys, we came up with a new challenge the other day. This song has significance to me. I practiced iceboat racing for 45 minutes. So I want to know if in that time, in the time that the song runs, I can make it to world spawn in an iceboat from right here. It's a long path, but I think it's doable. Do I know the way? Probably not. Ooh, a fumble. I don't know if I'm on the right path. I think I might be. Oh yeah, we're on track. We're on track. Dude, that was actually a shortcut to what I thought the path was. I think it's here and then left. Oh, dude, song is ending, but I'm like... I'm a ways to where I need to be. Oh, this is where I don't know the way. Song is over. Let me finish and see if I actually know where to go. I don't think it's here. No. Okay, guys. It's totally doable if I have a quicker entrance. I gotta find the path, though. I was in the right direction for sure. Is it here? No. I've been lost in these parts so many times. I should turn this path into a racing course. Dude, that is actually a good point. Like, it's already a racing course, but what if I just put markers? What if I just have flagpoles that tell me where to go? Oh, it's here. Okay. I think from here I'm gonna know. So we go... I go around the left side of that house, which is like a perfect marker. Then we turn the corner here. We shoot through here, and then here at the end, I go left immediately. Right there. Ooh. Okay, that is like a good path from that way. From this side, it's easy. From the other side, it's kind of hard. That's cool. And then from here, it's really simple. I go right here. Dude, World Portal is right there. I think this is the part where I need to take the boat. Dude, it's got to be this way, right? This little offshoot. Yeah, 100%. Dude, it is such a good course from this direction. From the other side, it feels easy. But all the corners are awkward when you invert them. This is the finish, right here, where the wall is. Guys, I firmly think that with a decent start, it's entirely possible. Maybe I should just keep a boat in my e-chest. No, didn't pick up the boat. GG. The attempt was made. The attempt was made. I don't think I wanna make it easier though. Like I don't think I wanna fill in those corners and stuff. Turning this path into a race course, it will connect it more to the base. Fair. I do not have the ice boating mojo today. Like the first part of it was actually decent. Oh, that was a beautiful turn. We're almost back. We're almost back. I think the penalty of not making it in time is having to boat back. Making it in time though, I should have fireworks there at the finish. Oh my god. Guys, we're going to the quest hub right now. This is going on the wall. See you in the next live. Dude, thank you for hanging out. See you in the next one. Okay, quest hub, guys. Let's see, there's a bunch of cleanup chokers out front. I actually did that. So we can remove that sign. Fireworks factory decoration. Dude, I've actually been working here. You remember the route? You're down? Yeah, I got it 2 now as well. Pill Moss sugar loader. Still to be done. Expand the Pill Moss farm. Done. Pill Moss lava fix. Done. Dude, I've just been trucking. Design nether portals. Yo, done. What the heck? Dude, I didn't even know. More snow. Auto snow farm. Those are still valid. Cave yellow, cave red, cave orange, cave residential, cave pathing, electra course, witch farm tunnels, redstone defenses, techno cave. All of those still need to be done. Teleporter hub. Dude, working on it right now. Transform the end to be done. Town expansion. Season 1 redemption. Nether hub. Fix piston doors. I did that. Wait. Fix piston door gold farm. That's on the list now. Gatehouse stairwell needs to be done. Asa, can you play in my world? You can download it on Patreon or wait until I die. And then everybody will get it for free. Integrate quest hub, finish tables, pathway, extend dark oak forest, fuel, tunnels, decoration, run sorter. I've been doing this, but not quite all the way. Connect fuel, farm, extend sort. All of these still need to be done. You know what? I'm also gonna finish Hobbit Hole. Put that on somewhere. I like the Hobbit Hole a lot. Rek and Brock made it. I did a little bit of work on it. I like it a lot, but it needs some detailing around this edge. Also, it needs something here on the top where the gravel is right now. Probably a garden or something. On the inside, it's flipping cool though. I think this... Yeah, this is Rek's spawn point and this is Brock's spawn point. Creative quest board. Dude, I love the quest hub. It's such a good addition. We're gonna do a lot of quest hub work next week, I think. One with the stud. Will there be a 7,000 day video? I'm gonna make a Nether Hub video rather than a 7,000 days video. Dude, where did that start, that distraction? Oh, Iceboat song. Crazy. August, when is the next stream? Tomorrow, regular stream time. Yo guys, as far as I'm concerned, we can stream for another hour. I want to say hi to my girlfriend, check how she's doing, and grab a cup of coffee before I make that call though. So give me a few minutes. I'll pull up the break screen where you can see how the world started. If we're good, we might be going for a little while longer. See you guys in a few minutes. Please stand by. I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for staying. Yo, there's a lot of people still here. That was amazing. Guys, we got like another 40 minutes or so. So I think we're gonna be all right to build a second one of these encoders, decoders here. We'll have to do a little bit of mining though. Also, let me put all of this stuff here. Dude, I'm gonna get rid of these filter items. They're just gonna despawn. That is a death trap for my storage. These things can all go into sorter. See you, Nomu. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Oh, dude, I gotta fix my rockets. We're almost out. Well, that works, I guess. Why are there no mega structures in the end, Andrea? I'm literally just holding out for the end update. That is like the one thing. Only reason. Okay, let's check if I missed nothing. I think we're all right here. Oh, guys, we should totally go and get some breeze balls. Where's my sugar for that, though? Let me check if I left it over on the other side. If not, I think I'm gonna ignore it for right now. Like, I don't want to look for it. It's probably in the storage, but... Okay, got it. I need that for the ominous bottle. Do I have everything else I need? We'll take this on the way back. Kroll, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Jonas, welcome in as well. Can I show you how much we've done? In terms of building these encoders, we've built one and most of the instant wires. Glenn, how have you just noticed that Lighmedica's back? Dude, I asked you guys, I put a poll up early in the stream, whether you wanted Lighmedica or just vanilla building, because I was so ready to do the redstone vanilla. Everybody's like, I think it was 80% or something said Lighmedica. Simone, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, guys, you know what I should do? Yo, hang on. I'm gonna do it right now. I should make these rooms to fight the breezes way smaller. It would save me so much time in the long run. Maybe build it back here. Because these little buggers escape. They fall down there and it's all so slow. Like that. Let's take down one or two of these pillars and do the same thing on the other side. Oh, that room is gonna be scuffed. I can already tell. Nina, I just came back from the break. Am I doing another hour? I think like 40 minutes. But if you gotta go, you don't have to stay. It's not necessary. Nice. What happens if there isn't an end update? I have to eat all my enchanted golden apples and get a netherite beacon. So let's hope that's not the case. Lightside background music is terrible? Nah, dude, I love this song. I think we have enough blocks to actually make this decent. This track is calling for Iceboat Racing? Nah, that's just the one song. You just want to see a man iceboat race. Like, I get it. But it's not happening, not right now. Dude, I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually build a little cage to fight him in. I think somebody said that, like, said that I should do this, like, way before, but... I just hope that they spawn in there. I think they will, but let's see. No, bro, you're not heading out. He immediately escaped. Screw you. Get back in there. Bro got combo back in there. No. I just need to resist using crits and just like smash him back in there. I got muted for 1 hour on another Minecraft hardcore live stream for saying hi? Dude, that is crazy. That's not okay. How many times did you say hi? That might have factored into it. Yeah, this is gonna save me a lot of time. One time? Dude. Insane. It might have... Like... I just couldn't think of why. It might have been a misclick. Like, that's pretty easy to accidentally do as a moderator. This is why I never say hi, Sylvian. Okay. Just Giant said hi, boom, muted for an hour. Crazy. Okay, gotta pick up these blocks. This block is so triggering, that one block selection. Oh, light type, risky business, dude. You're really sure you want to say hi? I hear that could get you timed out for an hour somewhere. Oh, dude, I forgot my items. They're over here. That is so satisfying to just pick up a drop chest like that. Let me leave the chest though. Shashwan, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. What is the effect? Yes, this it's Trial Omen. It's what triggered the extra respawns just now. We're gonna have to remove some blocks right above me, but we'll get there. Okay, gotta make sure that I skip those middle rails and then build all of them in one time. That was not English, but I'll show you guys what I mean. These ones still need to be built, but they only work if the rest of the rails are already placed. And this is the actual decoder. What are we building, Kroll? Okay, give me 1 sec and I'll show you guys what we're doing, because it's pretty specific. Yeah. Let me turn Light Medica off very quickly. If you guys just joined, go back to the creative world. What we're building is this thing I designed yesterday. It's a combination of a binary encoder and a binary decoder. That sounds very complicated, but what it does is pretty simple. There's 4 redstone lamps here, and there's 8 channels here. If I activate one of these channels, let me grab a lever. It will correspond with a certain code on these lamps. Then it decodes it to right around here, and it functions as a redstone lock. So it will only work if the right signal goes through. So let me power it again. This actually does work right now, because it's set to unlock at a code of 5. So this activates. That would then activate a stasis chamber and teleport me to somewhere in my world. However, if the code is wrong, so it comes out as 3, for example, then that lock doesn't unlock. And that's what we're building. And the reason we're building it is because it will allow me to teleport from one overworld build to another. And if we can encode and decode the signal in the nether, that helps a lot, because it will make it so that we can teleport from any one build to any other build. Initially, it wasn't supposed to be from any one build to any other build. It was supposed to be from my base to everywhere. And then yesterday, we were speaking about setting it up, and all of a sudden I realized that we could do much, much more with it. So then I spent like a lot of time last night figuring it out, because I didn't know how to do any of this, but it seemed so cool that I wanted to know. Did a little puzzling, did a little figuring it out, but it means that we get to do it now. I did go to bed at like 1 a.m., which is why I overslept this morning. Can you pearl to the end? Apologies for the cough, that one snuck up on me. Dude, I honestly don't know. I sat here thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe you could send a signal into the end and detect it with a skulk sensor. Like that is the one thing I could think of how to do that. But then yes, you could teleport to the end, because a stasis chamber is interdimensional. Like it could work anywhere, which is crazy. You know what you could also do? Yo, dude, this is kind of an interesting idea. Guys, look at this. I have an idea of how you can teleport to the end. Let me turn this off. We need soul sand. We need water. And we need glass. And we need a sticky piston. A lever. And a full block. It would be a slow draw, but this could totally work. If you take an ender pearl, I think you could have an ender pearl that... Let me see how I want to activate this. You could have an ender pearl just hanging above the end portal and do this. And that would drop through the end portal. How are you flying so fast, Kroll? It's a mod called Axiom. You can go way faster. It's also what I used to build here. Trust it, just been watching for 4 years, finally gonna follow. Did I finally level up enough? That is awesome. This, I think, guys, this could work. Let me actually test it. So, I don't know if an end portal would trigger that fast. I'm sure it would. I just want to make sure that it doesn't accidentally hit right there. You could probably come up with a cleaner solution to do this as well. Don't think that works, Monko? I don't know. Like, either it's gonna put the pearl through the end portal, or it's gonna drop it on the bedrock underneath. We'll figure it out. Dude, totally. Oh, there's a villager here? Okay. Yeah, that totally works. That's crazy. Was sending a block or item, having a system that can detect it? That would absolutely work, but apparently this does too. Am I on Java Edition? Yes. Yo, end credits in my creative world. Quite the achievement. Dude, that is kind of a cool system, honestly. I could totally make that from the storage. The question is, do we want it? That fisherman? How is he there? I must have built like a portal somewhere here at some point. I don't know. I've definitely been to the end because like the portal was open, the dragon had been beaten. Gotta go, Gotham needs me. Okay, dude. This is low-key sick. I didn't know you could do that. You can create a long stream of water and move the ender pearl as you want. Yeah, you could. You could. It's not that simple. How are you going to refill it? That is a question, Pieces. Like, you can't refill it where you would need. The other solution for it is you could get an item through and then detect that on the other side. But that one is complicated because the platform at the other side gets cleared out when you do that. Okay, enough messing around in creative. Let's play hardcore. You would need to refill that. Okay, dude, wait. I'm low-key invested now because I had not considered the option of teleporting into the end. And I do think that my world is sort of preloaded for it. Like we could totally do it. Bukoshi Nguenya, can you see my base? Absolutely, absolutely. Let me see if I have rockets. I'll go check something at the end portal, and then I'll go to the base right after. I'll just fly through it though, because the base is crazy. It's too big to really show right now. Okay, this is my storage. Oh, dude, I forgot that this entrance was here. Okay, so guys, the end portal in my world is right here. And it's only... Let me see if I can zoom. You guys see that water down there? I need to install zoom mode again. I've not updated my mods from 121.5. But here where that sea lantern is... Let me see if I can get up here. That will work. We could install that stasis chamber right here. The one that we just made in the creative world. And then drop it down there. It'll be a longer fall, but it would work. Interesting, interesting. There's definitely room for it here, and then we would refill it. Oh, dude, this way is blocked now. Dude, we're in the inside, and this is a mess. Sarah, yo, thank you for the 5. Gotta run to work. Hope you all have a great Friday. Sarah, you too. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the 5 again. We're gonna put August in the book, but I gotta copy your name, because I can't type that, and you know that. August Hair Winter. I hope I pronounce your name anywhere close to what it's supposed to be. Oh, dude, I did not succeed in cutting all of these. We still gotta do that. Okay, enough for the playing around and create. Oh, I was gonna show you my world, or my base. Let's go through it on the way back. It's very close, dude. I'll take that. That's as good a score as I can expect. Build it down directly under the end portal. It will take you to the end. Nutty, this is oh. But that one is way harder to refill. Okay, this, guys, is my main base if you've never seen it before. All this snow, I had to make it myself because this area is actually a swamp. And the main base is under here. I'll just go through the castle all the way down and then back to the nether because we're building there. There's like a throne room and stuff here, but this dropper goes all the way down. Then here's my old portal room that we used to go through. This is where I will control the teleporter in the main base. And then this area under here, this is my industrial district. All my farms are hidden behind all this crazy stuff. Find a different end portal. So no, what I'm saying is I get what you're saying, as in if you trigger the stasis chamber right under the end portal, it will also send you through. However, that has a problem. And the problem with it is you can't easily refill that pearl because you activate it, you get immediately sent to the end, and then you have to re-get there and like sneak a pearl under the portal. So it's not a convenient stasis chamber because you can't really reuse it easily. This one is already a little bit tricky because you'd have to refill it from the roof. Diorite is my favorite block. You just made a castle out of it. Diorite is so underrated. It's not as bad as it's made out to be. Okay, let's continue building this stuff, right? I can't believe that I've managed again to put like a random block that doesn't belong in a schematic. This one is not necessary. I have a pretty bad track record for doing that. Okay, wait. Building hoppers and then clearing out the terrain above it is not the way to go. So let's remove all the terrain we can't use right now. I don't think I care about actually saving any of it. I think we clear it out from the top. It's probably easiest. Okay, so guys, this here, what we're looking at, this is the top of the nether portal that we're going to use. Which means that we're probably going to have to build like a little land bridge here, something. Let's just clear out everything that is in that schematic, because we're going to have to redesign a little bit anyway. Maybe put the ender pearl chamber in the end directly. Okay, that's entirely possible, but then how does the redstone signal go there? That was the question that we solved with that stasis chamber that is above an end portal. If anybody has a good idea to send a redstone signal into the end using anything other than Squibble's wireless tech, I'm all ears, but I don't know. It feels so weird removing these nether mountains. Even a little part of it. Oh, this is decoder terrain as well. Okay, so we go all the way over here. It barely needs to be elevated, but it needs to be elevated a little bit. August, see you later. Thank you for being here. Yeah, let's go all the way here and then we'll rebuild. Hopper minecart in the end platform to send a key in the end. Then have something sending an item in the overworld side. The thing is, AJ, like, the end platform gets cleared, right? So how do you circumvent that issue? You can't have rails on the spawning platform. They'll just disappear. Loading it using a snow golem and silverfish. I know how to load it. I just don't know how to get a signal through. Long stream, Jonathan? Yeah, we decided to run a little bit longer. It doesn't get cleared of entities. That's why you use a hopper minecart. Okay, so you can send the hopper minecart through. Wait, hopper minecart in the end? Have something send that item over in the overworld? But like, does the hopper minecart move at all? Or is it just on the edge of the end platform and you read it out there? Good thing I woke up in time. Late finish at work last night. Yo, I was designing this encoder decoder stuff until like 30 minutes past midnight. No, it's inside the center obsidian in the end platform. Oh, dude, you put it inside of the obsidian and you read it out from under. Yo, that's sick. Oh, that's a cool way to get a signal there. Nice. Dispenser that shoots a snowball through the side of a portal, hits a target block in the end, so it doesn't get deleted. Like, that's a good one too. Dude, I love streaming Minecraft and just learning about all the things I can do from you guys dropping random ideas. But a hopper minecart in the obsidian is like really cool too. J. Colby, welcome back, dude. Okay, we still have things here. That's just redstone dust. I think this might be the last part of it that I need to clear. Well, except for this bit, obviously. Yeah, let's just mine this out. I think I like the minecart tech. Me learning from you how to play. Yo, it's teamwork, Lori. We're in this together. Everybody gets better for it. Looney, you should make a human farm to drop Steve's hat as decoration. I have not seen Steve in here. Spaghetti meatballs or satay chicken? Drowse adjust. Dude, both really good options. If they're both really good options, just flip a coin, dude. Like, you're win either way. Invigorating mining session, this. Feels amazing. Steve's lava chicken. Yes. Dude, honestly, I thought the lava chicken was such a good choice. Just because of, like, how classic that cooked chicken farm is. And also how pointless it is to make. It's like, by the point you get to collect the redstone to make a chicken farm, you really don't need it. Like, there's ways to get food. First choice today, second choice tomorrow, win-win, bro. Yes, dude. Try falling entities like sand that trigger tripwire hook in the end. The tripwire would also be gone, though. I like the minecart collecting a key item. That could literally just be any item. Drop a item through the end portal, activate the thing. And the advantage of that is you can put the stasis chamber somewhere else than on the platform itself. Because getting the stasis chamber to put you on the platform is cool and all. But like, getting you on top of an obsidian pillar is way cooler. Okay, that's a lot of blocks that I really don't care about. I think I'm just gonna let him despawn. Let's see if we can build the thing. Now we can make a hopper chain. I was worried about that getting messed up. Oh, I didn't put the barrel on the other side too. Probably go do that. Lucian Gluck, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Dang it. I swear I should be able to get up there. There we go. Back surprised that you're still alive? Dude, I'm surprised. It was not planned, but we're still here. And still having a good time, so why not? It is so random that I placed that slime block there. I think it's a leftover from the machine we had before. These are item filters. I'm gonna have to make sure that I spawn-proof all these decoders later as well. Okay, I want to finish this one and test it because I think we should be cooking. Spawn proof everything. There's not a lot of spawnable spaces to go around here though, but still. Fire music in the background. Dude, I love this playlist. We listen to it so much, and it still hasn't bugged me out. I'll probably go and scout some new songs soon, though. Let me put that on the to-do list. Okay, tight squeeze, tight squeeze. No more torches. Let me get some new ones. Clemens, what are we building? Teleporter system from any main overworld build to any other main overworld build. Sounds good if you say it like that, right? And the part that we're working on right now is a redstone encoder decoder. So it allows us to send a complicated redstone signal. Hang on, I don't need... Dude, oh. We have some deep slate that I can get rid of. What this system will allow us? So we'll put one of these in every main overworld location. And what it allows us is to send a complicated redstone code, essentially, through these INSA wires. And that code will only be recognized by a decoder that is set to the same code as a redstone log. The advantage of that is that you can use one wire to send a bunch of codes. Only one code will activate each section, so you don't need multiple wires. I already explained it a bunch of times in the stream, so if you want to figure out how it works, scroll through the stream afterwards, and you'll see these sections where I'm in my creative world. You can catch the whole explanation there. I'll definitely put it in the video as well. Dang it. More stone. What do I think about Happy Gas? Dude, I'm stoked for Happy Gas. None of you have a doubt, how would the instant wires work without loaded chunks? They wouldn't. That's a good question. So on the side of those instant wires, there's going to be chunk loader arrays. So these instant wires will load the chunks, which will then load the next chunk, which gets an instant signal. It does cause a little bit of delay. I think the speed of these is about 1.5 game ticks per chunk that you load. Or 2 game ticks for 3 chunks, which makes way more sense if you look at it that way. But it's a good question. Without the chunk loaders, it does not work. How many teleporters will be in the world? So this system in its current shape allows for 7? 8. There's 8 different inputs. However, I could easily expand it to 15. Right now, I only have 5 candidates. So I think for now, the answer is 5. There's something I missed over there. Happy Gas, one of the best things they will add to the game. It's just another cool feature that is secretly a great building tool. There's a lot of those recently. Wind charges, for example, sorry. They're called breeze balls. You can clearly see that in my health bar. Wind charges, though, like they save so much time while building as well. Would you say you're more of a successful streamer or YouTuber? Rowanted, dude, great question. I think at different moments in time, I've been either one of those. Right now, definitely, I'm doing better as a streamer than as a YouTuber. That's not just in terms of the success it's having, but it's also the effort that I'm putting in. I think I'm doing a better job as a streamer than I am as a YouTuber currently. But we'll get the YouTube mojo back. I just decided in December that I was going to prioritize the streams. Because I think the most important thing we got to do right now to, like, build a really cool community. That's it. Like, I was gonna say it as a goal, but that's like what we're doing as well. Okay, guys, this should be working right now. Let's test if the decoder actually works. To do that, we need to pick a channel, any channel. This is 6. 6 ends up as 0110. So then let me actually remove that. Powered from the bottom. If this works, we trigger this and we get a 0110 there. Perfect. Then let's remove that lever because that is going to be done by items. And then we can also remove these because that needs to be the code log later and it's not decided what the number for this build is. And with that, guys, I think we made it to the end of what I think is the busiest early bird stream ever. 380 people attended off is crazy. I want to genuinely thank you guys for hanging out. There's going to be a lot more of these next week. Keep an eye on the community posts or the posts page on my YouTube channel. I'll probably post over the next 2 days with a update on when we are gonna have early bird streams. There are a lot of them coming if this time of the day was good for you. Daniel Tour goes in the book. Saint Glitch goes in. Haven't you heard about Breeze teleporters? I have, but I thought that for my world, this wired system, it makes more sense. It feels cooler. Mostly because I don't use F3 a lot, so I don't want to look at my angles to get it right. We're going to put Snacks in. We're going to put Dak in. Oxtic Panda, dude, thank you for the 80 pence dono. We're going to put you in the book as well. I thought you were already in, but that gets you in twice. Luke goes in the book. Just got in, but amazing. Thank you, dude. Same, well, not same time. Normal stream time tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Rico Costa goes in the book. Sunder goes in. Kroll, I have literally no idea how to pronounce your name. But I'm gonna put you in the book regardless. Owen Kerkhoff makes it in. Rowanset makes it in. 364 makes it in, and then we have one more name. Oh wait, that says 364. One with the stud makes it in. What time's normal stream? 3 p.m. Central Europe time, which is about 2 hours later.